You're a fan of underground rap, and especially for a couple years, you've definitely been down the pluggnb rabbit hole before. And what this consistently sticks of is you make a little pluggnb playlist, you listen to that shit forever. You're listening to a lot of 2018 through 2022 summers, a lot of Can, Autumn, Desire, you know what I'm saying, Benji Cold, and Lil Shine. You're listening to a lot of that shit, and then eventually after a couple months the shit gets old, but then suddenly a year later or even shorter amount of time you're just back to listening to only pluggnb. Now, why is that, bro? And the main answer is that pluggnb just hits different, bro, and it's probably one of the greatest genres ever created in rap, bro. Now today I'm gonna explain to y'all why pluggnb hits different.
What do you desire?
Now first, the reason that shit hits different is honestly because of the beats and the beautiful melodies, bro. Each pluggnb beat / producer, when they create their beats, it's like you're stepping into a new world. The ones who are the best at this are 30 Nick and Goyard, in my opinion, because bro, especially on some of them Goyard beats, bro, it deadass feels like I'm stepping into a new planet, bro. And honestly, it's just amazing, bro. Like, you really do feel like it's a whole new world, like you're stepping into like some Studio Ghibli type shit. Another reason that makes the beat so good is that I feel like there is something to do with the synths they use that like trigger a nostalgic feeling. And that just make you feel good and make you feel happy, because there's never been a genre of rap where the beats just make me so happy, and like pluggnb beats deadass will like raise your mood. Like, they should do a study where like if they have a depressed nigga, just give him a pluggnb and just give him some 2019 summers and some OG Can and Autumn, and just have that nigga play that shit and then just watch that nigga's face change, bro, to happiness, bro. There could be a pluggnb song from, let's say, 2022, and maybe 2022 life was really good and shit, and so that pluggnb song, because of those synths and the beat, it'll make you remember the shit that happened in 2022, and that shit will make you hella nostalgic, you know what I'm saying? So pluggnb, that's one of the reasons. It's just the beats. Now also it's because of the emotional lyrics, bro. Now one thing about pluggnb that's amazing is an artist can be vulnerable on a pluggnb beat and that shit will not sound like ass, bro. My two biggest examples of this are In the Name of You by Summers and also Cut So Deep by Summers.
Still getting hot in the name of you. I can't express how much I really miss you. I was living on codeine like all week, I'm sorry.
Bro, Cut So Deep, I might Cut So Deep 2 by Summers, but bro, Cut So Deep 2 by Summers, that shit will deadass, like, I haven't cried to that song before, but like, bro, those lyrics and the way the beat just slowly creeps up, bro, shit will make you deadass feel like you're underwater, bro. Like, there's no other way to like explain that shit, bro, but like, deadass, that shit will make you like, that shit will make you feel sad as fuck, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, there's no other music genre that can actually make you trigger your emotions. Like, that shit can make you happy, shit can make you sad. Now also, what makes pluggnb so good is that each rapper kind of has their own way of flowing on pluggnb that kind of makes it seem like they're rapping into like their own little world and like talking about their experiences in different ways. Like, say with Summers, you can always hear him talking about like the tragedies in his life and the shit he doesn't like about his life. And also on the flip side, when he wants to talk about happy shit, there's the happy beats there right for him where he can talk about happy shit. Same with Can, bro. Like, the pluggnb beats and the vocals, they kind of fit the rapper's like personality, in my opinion. Now, I don't know none of these niggas' personalities, but just from what I've assessed and what they talk about in their music, I kind of feel like it. Like with Lil Shine, his music is very like bubblegummy and like, you know what I'm saying, he seems like a pretty, you know, happy dude. I know he's about to go in jail, but like for the most part he seems to always be in good spirits, you know what I'm saying. The beats and like the pluggnb music he makes kind of reflects that. Now also, what makes this genre so good is because it's kind of a high barrier entry, and only the good motherfuckers actually get plays on this shit, because a lot of genres like rage, for example, bro, some pretty ass motherfuckers get plays. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at you, Too Slimy. I'm looking at you, bitch ass nigga. You are ass, bro. Like, niggas like that get plays. But for pluggnb, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, I haven't heard like a rapper who's like, you know what I'm saying, their bread and butter is pluggnb and a song be bad. Like, a lot of rappers you wouldn't even think of, like K Suave, you know what I'm saying, have hit pluggnb before.
Fucked up when you told me shit you did the other night. I got money and drugs, that's the only thing I need in life.
Even 3 has hit pluggnb,
Nigga, how you do that? I see a fat ass nigga, I'm like, who that? I can't fall in love, nigga, I'm not Cuban. She playing this game, nigga, I'm not stupid. Fuck my 6 bullets hitting at your damn head. Go for your hood, nigga, you a damn rat.
And that gets me into my next point, where bro, every damn rapper in the underground right now has tried pluggnb before. Like I already said, 3 and K Swap has done it. But have you ever heard of Oh Santa pluggnb song?
My tune in the back of the hood, but talking dead and I'm shooting at you. Little boy, I'm too hot like I got a feel. Balenci my shoes, Balenci my boots. Call Osama, tell him boom some. All my niggas tryna shoot some.
Not, just played it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas actually, Osama son did pluggnb before.
This one flood, like that, don't switch up. Got racks on my jail. Toss her, see you end up. Have a racks on, need do nothing.
Every rapper in the underground right now, besides like fucking Blood or some shit, has probably done pluggnb before. And I'm not gonna lie, that's what makes the genre so great. The thing about pluggnb that I think is just so good, and I really think is one of the best parts about it, is just the fact that, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's an underground sound that's like mainstream listeners can, like, you know what I'm saying, listen to. And I think that's one reason that I'm kind of confused that shit didn't go mainstream. But when I listen to pluggnb, it don't sound that much different from normal R&B and like a normal Drake song. Like, of course there are some different elements, but it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like you could play that shit on the radio and no one's like gonna trip out. Like you can play pluggnb to some girls and they won't leave the room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of times in the underground, some genres, I feel like sometimes we're trying too hard to sound different, you know what I'm saying, like with the productions and shit and trying to actually scare people. Bro, pluggnb is what it is. You're not gonna get scared. There's no surprises. You're gonna get a good song mostly every time, and that shit's just gonna be great. Now, that's the reason, in my opinion, that pluggnb hit different. Let me know what y'all niggas think in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all niggas later, bro. Peace.
Fuck you, winter. Fuck you, winter. Fuck you, winter.
Run with a stimmy, I don't give a fuck. Commitment issues, but I don't do the love. You get right, tell 'em put it up. It's 6 a.m. and I'm up in the gut. It's 6 a.m. and that bitch wanna fuck. I love me a girl that don't give a fuck.